Well, hello. What's going on? If anyone has stopped by, thank you for doing so. Warm up, picking some locks, and then defray into handcuffs, of course. I have not been picking padlocks, so I'm feeling this will be a little frustrating. Just feeling that one. We'll move it. Rock out. What's up, brother? Another Saturday night. So, of course, we're going to play with some locks and some handcuffs. Thanks for popping on in, man. Got this 570 and 575. I'm going to hopefully pick open. Do not remember the secret to either one. Oh, I can rake well. What's up, Dean Pete? How you doing, man? You going Cookie Monster in 30? Is that when the edibles kick in? Let's see. The stupid lock open. What kind of rotation? Can't get squat to happen. Spool on one. The lock guy, what's up, brother? Good to see you popping in. Mark Carter, how you doing, my friend? You able to make it? Are you dipping out at work? I'll try the 575 first. Just bounced from the live. Yeah, I saw she had gone on. I was cleaning and charging my phone and doing dinner and family stuff. I popped on and hit a like, of course. Hope she's doing well. Chatted with her a little bit earlier in the week. I was letting her know I miss her. Yeah, it's a great lock. I like I like the dead shackle and dead cores a lot for some reason. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of a cool feel. You spin the core. Apparently I ain't gonna get any one of these. I'll move those aside. I'll come back to them. Or we'll move on to other shit. What's up? Nobody, and then something clouds. Jeez, easy clouds. What's going on? If I missed somebody else, hello as well. Alright, let me try this commando. Why is nothing fit? Oh, there we go. I gotta mark these turners better. Gotta get one of these goddamn locks open to start. A little movement. Another spool popped. Should be close. Oh, and there we go. Another Shackle dead core. No springs. Nice little light touch to it. Go ahead and go for a Brinks. Big old chunker. There's at least a spool or two in here. Feels like 3 of them. What am I missing? Oh, there we go. I guess it's a theme. I don't know. It's the end of my dead shackle, dead cores that I got pulled out. Leo RL, what's going on? Like popping a steel cherry. Yeah, well, I mean, less messy, hopefully. Go with the Shanwan, the old Kakalak COC. Okay, I haven't done it in a while, but shouldn't be too hard. That's why I gotta practice shit, right? Try to find a fucking pin. Trying to get a pin in. Huh. This thing's dying out. Oh, there we go. A nice little spring-loaded pop. What's up, Eclipse? How you doing? Catherine, hello. Thank you for stopping by. I missed one. What was that? Nigerian Prince? Not sending you in. I learned that lesson the hard way. All right, let's try it 1100. See if I can get in this one. A little trial and error, maybe. I think I screwed this one up. Alright, reset. Reset, David, what's up? Tommy, how you doing? What's taking so long? Oh, this is practice, man. There's a reason you practice. And I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. I just want to pick the lock. Back to pin 4. Oh, it ain't working, right? I dropped shit. Alright, well, that one defeated. Fuck it. Let's move on to something else. This is just kind of a warm-up. Gonna move on to cuffs. Oh, missed something. There we go. Talk about a satisfying pop. The old American Lock 5200. Got that C stew on the back. Well, got that C on the back. Gonna engrave that stew as well at some point. I mean, that's what I've learned to do. Is reset that. Let's so you don't rattle anything or do anything stupid like that at any point. Let's reset that lock. Yeah, let me take another stab. Or just get frustrated and I'm gonna break this damn thing open. There we go. Nice little rakey rake. Alright. Now let's throw the locks to the side. Well, I'll do a little basic lock picking. See if I can. See if I can before I get frustrated and give up. Take a look. Go Phylon, what's up? Mary, Christy, how you doing? Snake it. Snake it. David Hemingway, how you doing? Thank you for popping by. Flora, Randy. Matt's Lock Shop, what's up, my brother? That's one of our guys. Death Fox. Ooh. Coach Chillin, what's up, brother? It's good to have you in. Mr. Nola. It's hard to kind of keep up. Thank you for everybody engaging in the chat. See anybody that's got a blue name, they probably know about locks, picks. If you got any questions that I don't see, just ask them in general. Someone will help you. What am I not hitting? Well, now I'm not hitting anything. Frustration. This is one of these without the plastic. So but it's got a lot of wear and tear. Come on, stupid lock. That's just gonna piss me off. Oh shit. This thing's fucking kicking my ass. Alright, well, that one got me. Let's see what this one got. Well, this is a fresh, never in the wild, didn't get weathered, so a lot easier with that one. Guess let's play with the M140, right? Little quick stab. There we go. Poppity pop pop. Rake out a Brinks or two. Oh, this one don't want to go either. See if this one gets it. Stupid ass Brinks. Rack out Mark D. Alright. So move on to handcuffs, right? So let's start with the thumb cuffs. Chicago, you got your Shacklemen Cuff Club logo on those. Beautiful. I'm pretty much a fan. So if you're gonna do any cuffs, handcuffs, thumb cuffs, things like that, recommend you pick it in hand, figure out what you're doing, figure out where your point of picking is to be able to open your cuffs. So when you're trying to do it in an awkward position, you're able to do it. So let's go thumb cuffs with thumb cuffs. Nice and tight. I cannot pull these damn things out. So I have to get in there without using the thumb. And get one released. And then apparently it's harder if I'm not cuffed. Fuck. What the hell is going on? I'm gonna try to swoop it. There we go. So you got two attacks and kind of go with the front of the poke and try to. I'm not doing it on that side. Pointy pokey it, but if it's failing, it sort of is over there, I can use that to swoop around underneath that rim, catch the pawl, and release it that way. So, what if we go the holes in the other direction? Now, honestly, I'm probably just gonna turn it around and still come at it from the top. Ooh, I don't want to go on that side. That side was really hard. So let's go with that hand. Ooh, that ain't working. Alright. I'm going to come around underneath from this side. Shit. I really did tighten these goddamn things too. Damn. Oop. Wrong way. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm ignoring the chat. I'm kind of focused. Get in there. So much fun you can just have with just thumb cuffs. Shit. My point of my hook keeps getting stuck where I don't want it. Oh, there we go. Come on. Alright. Other method. Shit. This is really difficult. Oh, ow. Woo, this hurts like hell. All right, I'm going to, there. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna try it this way. If I ever get desperate, that's what I do. All right, pop that other one off. Woo. See the chew up on the thumb. All right, a little proof positive. Your boy was going hard on those. Come on. Why do I have so many handcuffs? Well, because I like to do this. Let's go ahead and take a pair of handcuffs and put them on. There's Peerless 700Cs. Once we put them on, let's go ahead and double lock them. And we'll check to make sure they're double locked and nice and secure. And that's the way you lock them up. And I'm going to take a nice flat modified pointy pokey kind of thing. I'm going to pop the double lock and I'm going to open the cuff. I'm going to reach over to that side and repeat the same process. And there you go. That's a pair of double lock cuffs popped off. I ran FAOFO. Yeah, well, I just say escape cuffs. Don't escape cops, or, that's on you. The best handcuffs that PDs use, depends where you're going. Australia's got a great pair, but that's because they don't sell it, and I can't get a hold of a pair and figure out how to beat them. They get into more, you got more of a hinged and then a chain. That's definitely a lot harder to deal with, especially when you got the holes on the other side. So, and what I mean by holes on the other side is facing up at your body. So even with chains, which you can kind of turn and everything, it really does make the angle a lot harder. And oof, bang, I just keep hitting that thing. So it's a whole another level once you add the hinged. I'm trying to get the camera right. There we go. All right, so that's one pair. Coach chilling, what's up? Jojo Land, how you doing? Trying to look down and check it out. Oop, and there's a mistake. If you know my channel or you've been here before, you know what mistake I just made. So, all right. Jojo Land, you should learn. Yeah, Nola, your choice. You guys have the blue marks because I trust your judgment. So, if someone needs to be bounced, bounce them. They come back, bounce them again if they don't learn their lesson. Learn your lessons. You talk shit about plenty of stuff. There's so many things you can just randomly talk shit about and not get into the bounce zone. I think so. 2 cuffs, right? That was pretty quick, pretty easy. 3 cuffs. I'm going for 3 cuffs. Breaking a Guinness World Record in just under 2 months. August 20th. Tune in. Gonna be doing this underwater though. And I gotta do that. Ooh, and that. And then that. Make sure they're not jamming on the clear. And then right there, bang, Guinness record. Boom! That's where we're going to go with it. All right, nice little 3-cup pop. I'll show you. Pair of Chicago's. Got a different keyway. Peerless keyway, Chicago keyway. Peerless keyway, Chicago keyway. So it's a different hit. A little different place you're going for, feeling for. A little more lean back in one way than you do on the other one. Ooh. Lean and lean. Come on, you scared. Lean and lean. And then, as so often happens, someone will bring up, what about Smith & Wesson, baby? Can't do that in real cuffs like Smith & Wesson. Well, let's see. Get in there with old Jimmy. We'll see if Jimmy Long can beat Smith & Wesson. Well, seems Jimmy's pretty easy. They're both Smith and Wesson. Scabam. Actually had a little defect on that. Oof, Just this tiny little dot. And Jimmy replaced it immediately. Good guy. So what about 2 pairs of Peerless? All right. Had to warn him. I want to get into where's my other Peerless? All right, so I got or the other pair of Smith and Wessons. I got the push through pin, and then the pin at the end style. So it's kind of cool having 2 different. Not that it matters much, other than how you set it. He warned the JoJo guy about whatever before he got bounced, is what I'm assuming. And I'm barely paying attention because I gotta look over the thing to the things to be able to do the thing. All right, what am I doing on this? I'm gonna get there. It's a similar keyway to the Chicago. So I'm gonna be getting in over the top, going across underneath that little nubby there. That's where I'm gonna kind of find the pawl by leaning back that way. And then leaning back in that direction a little bit at the same time. It's almost like curving, but less torque on your pick. Less bending. Hear that click? Huh. Come on, Chicago. See, here's how I normally do Chicago's. Sorry. So, I'm feeling for that point with the wrong thing. So, but it's similar motion, similar spot. It's just, oh, come on. Yeah. I just prefer this particular hook. Hits these really nice. Nice little 19 thousandths. It's in there nice, good and strong, nice and flexible. Does the job. So what about hinged? Well, got some Peerless hinged. Now it reduces your ability to turn around and get up there if there's a hole up there, so it makes it a lot harder in that situation. Other than that, it does bring your wrists a little closer together. It reduces your mobility if you're trying to pick locks or do anything else, or pick other cuffs while you're in these cuffs. Ultimately, though, that keyway is the same as the other Peerless 700 and 750C. And just about as easily. Similarly, with the Chicago hinged, definitely an added degree of security by denying my ability to easily get up in here. But as you can see, I can actually start reaching up in here to do things. So it makes it harder, but not impossible. And then with these, oops, sorry. I was trying to. And then with the Chicago's, again, get in there with the pick I like. Leaning back that way a large way, that way a little bit, and then we've got those off. Now, once you get started getting into multiple pairs of cuffs, getting the first pair of cuffs fully off is harder because you got another pair of cuffs. Makes it a lot harder. So, especially makes it harder because these aren't on a chain. So to get this one cuff body out of the way so I can get to that second cuff body, I'm going to do a lot more wiggling and making sure I get it there. And it's hard to move it enough to clear the bow even when I hit the pawl. So I gotta make sure, get it out of the way, let it move. So just a little more involved with multiple cuffs. Once you start adding in the hinged, things like that. But once you're free from the one side, it's pretty much all the same over with the free hand. Get them off. Diddy, no diddying. It's a no diddy zone. Ravonda, what's up, Jersey? How you doing? I just gotta scroll real quick. Know everything. Did you know? Bees, bees. These, knees. Stealth Rogue, what's up, brother? Good to see you in here. Winzo Low, the Sage Bear. Yeah. What's up, FC? Good deal. All right, so the next stage is let's pop 4 pairs of cuffs, right? So we'll go 4 pairs of Chicago. Since I got pairs available right now. We got these powder-coated Easter pastels, which are lovely. And a black lightweight aluminum pair. These are the 801 somethings. And these are the 1000s. So, as I say, put them on one hand first, put them on the second hand all at once. Make it a lot easier for yourself. And now you're doing a multiple cuff escape. So I'm gonna flick my tip because I like to do that. Scroll down. And then I'm gonna just, like I said, we're gonna lean back that way a lot, that way a little bit. So it's back and back, clear the stupid cuff, back and back, clear the cuff, back and back, clear the cuff. And there we go. We're out of one side. And as long as I push the body out of the way, generally those bows won't be in the way from the freehand side. And we're out of 4 pairs of cuffs. And I guess we can do 5 pairs of cuffs. That's the next step, right? Get these all out of the way. Bust out our Peerless 750Cs. Again, real cuff, just powder coated. And throw in a couple of the 700Cs. So, and this one is really getting tight in the hinge. I don't know what's going on. This does make it annoying for multiple cuff escapes if I wasn't smart enough to have just put it on at the end. Which actually was kind of luck. Not really plotted out. Alright, there we go. Pair number 5. Hopefully the holes are all in the right direction. Open on the cuffs. Mom Shankar, how you doing? Corey, what's up? Sebastio, something or other. Midnight VR, how you doing? Going 5 pairs of Peerless. There we go. I'll just scroll real quick. Christy, how you doing? Yeah, it's a little kind of freaky. We're sort of freaky in here. You know, I mean, we don't dismiss the freaky potential, and you know, if you take that into your world, then go ahead. So, you notice I got this, so I can kind of have it straight down. I don't want to have to try leaning over and cranking on my wrist and coming over the top of a stack of cuffs to get to that one down there. So this allows me to extend like a mosquito's proboscis. So get it in there, push, try to clear the cuff all the way. Get in there and push, try to clear the cuff all the way. See how these two are trapping up right there? That one's holding that one in the way. So you do want to be careful of that. If I can get everything clear on the next one, I want to make sure and be able to do that. So sometimes a little wiggle on the wrist helps get those all out of the way. I'll kick it that way. And then again, the freehand side, generally just practice. Whew. There's 5 pairs. After 5, you gotta go 6. Yeah, let me grab a drink of the beer first, though. Cheers to you guys. Timothy Pushpendra something AK. I can't Campbell. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate everybody stopping by. I am the great Studini. Founded Mint Made Lock Sport. Go check that out at Mint Made Lock Sport. It's for vets. Come support our vets. And welcome to Shacklemen After Dark, a product of the Shacklemen Cuff Club. Co-founded by a guy in a panda head, Mr. Not Too Dead. Go check that guy out. Good cat. All right, hold on. You gotta go 6. I mean, aesthetically, I gotta alternate the silver and the powder coated, right? Is it an OCD thing, or am I making it look better that way? You decide. Handcuffs provided by Southern Specialties and Handcuff Warehouse. That's where we go to get our stuff. Lockpicktools.com for Southern Specialties. Use the code PICKME for 10% off. It goes on. Let's get it on. All right. 6-pair bust. Got the pick right. I'm gonna flick my tip. Get in there. I want to focus on clearing. I've been shortchanging myself on that. So if I need a little wrist flick, then I gotta give it a little wrist flick to make sure it's out of the way. So that hand has room and no obstacles to get in there. Alright, ooh. And I went in the wrong part of the hole. You gotta go in the right part of the hole. Alright, there's a fast 6. And so I guess we've got to just up it. I want to impress you guys. I want to grab some more likes off you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the like if you pop it, or you did pop it, or if you could pop it. Go ahead and sub me up. More of this fun stuff happens every day. Either in videos and shorts or lives. And we got a lot of guys associated with my channel. A lot of Mint Made vets, a lot of Shacklemen escape artists, just a lot of lock pickers and cool people in general that you guys will come to appreciate if you hang out more. Alright. Let's move those up. And then we're going to add the 4. We're just going straight to 10. Fuck it. Holes on the right side. Need one more. Alright, I need to use my thighs to put these on, so give me a moment. I'll be right back. Alright. Alrighty. What's going on, y'all? Whew. We're stacked up on cuffs. Now I gotta use my feet to pull my chair into place. Give me a moment to grab a drink. About to finish this one up, so I can't leave it sitting there with just one sip, you know what I mean? Alright. Yeah. I'm just working out mechanics. I'm not trying to hit speed. I still don't want to screw this all up. Get everybody off and out of the way. 2. What's going on? Wrong part of the hole. She don't like that. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Alright. For Chicago. Stiff Peerless. And now if you notice, I'm really reaching over with that. Be able to get it in there. If I really needed to, I could just move these up. And it will give me a little bit of help. Usually. Oof. Hell, there we go. Alright, well, I'm free of the handcuffs. Now I just gotta clear them off the other hand. Which I'd really just be running at this point. I'm like, I'll worry about that side later. But once I have a free moment, just go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And there you go. That is, as I say, a 10 cuff bust. Oh, that really starts tearing up shoulders. Alright, let's do an easier 1 cuff bust. H&R Super Styles. It's a pretty cool cuff. Keyway in the bottom of there, and you gotta have that hinge in the right place to be able to hit it. There is your key right there. So, put this on. I'll actually double lock it before I even put the other one on, just to make sure I can do it. See how hard it is to get that lined up when you get these cuffs on. No. Shit. Alright, there we go. Alright, double locked. And I'm going to use a bobby pin. So that approximates that triangle there, which is going to allow me Alright, it's going to allow me to pop the double lock, but not pick. But the other side of this little bobby pin tool, my little L, is going to allow me to get in here. Maybe on this side. Alright. So I'm going to get down in here. There's a little wheel there that's got the teeth that holds that. I'm going to get in front and down below it. And there's something I can push. If I hit it, that will get me out of these goddamn cuffs. I was hitting it. All right, so let's repeat the process. I'm gonna use my triangle to get down in here. Spin it till I catch it. Sorry about that. Sometimes you spin it the other way, it catches, and then you turn. Oh, shit. Bouncing the camera. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Fucking A. Camera mount busted. Alright. Gotta get in there. Turn it like that. Ooh, I think I've squeezed that up too far. Alright. So I need to squeeze that a little bit. And I don't know where my tools are. Oh, there it is. Crank that open a little. My triangle opened up too much, preventing it from getting it into place. Oop, no, that's way too far. Well, that ain't gonna do it. Now I'm stuck. Ha! Let's have another one. Ah, yes. There we go. Double lock beat. Get in here. Front of the wheel, below the wheel. We had it. There we go. You gotta be applying pressure to pull it open, so a lot of times I hit it. Jesus is the way and the truth. Ah, Jesus. No help with a curveball. Do you know that movie? Major League. Yeah. What's going on, y'all? Thank you very much, Yin Yet. Oh, it's good to see you here. Let me see who else I missed. Zella, how you doing? Tight tartan pants? Well, all right. Interesting name. Get her done. How you doing? Josiah Rodriguez. What's going on? Sweet AZ. Dookie. Jai Hind. All right. I'm just hitting names, man. I'm not even seeing elephant something. Elephant train? Well, that's weird. Rizar. Rizair. That's a cool name. Riyadh Aljana. All right. Back up to Boom Shankar. All right, guys. I had a blast. Kind of running through the gauntlet of the handcuffs. I'm just going to kind of keep repeating myself at this point. So I'm going to bounce out. I'm going to say thank you for stopping by. I hope you subbed up. I hope you hit the like. Any of the guys that are in here with the blue, or like Dean P or Yin Yet, people talking locks, go check them out. They're all good lock pickers. They're also fellow Shacklemen who do this kind of stuff as well. So come check me out next Saturday night, midnight Eastern Standard Time for Shacklemen After Dark. I'll probably be going live another couple times this week. Try to be gathering stuff up. I'll take you guys later on. Thank you for stopping by.